I always wait for it. Okay. Rotus. So, okay, well, we're still expecting the messages to come in this morning on 0809-444-0981. Now, so Shulubi now said he didn't believe that what's happening in the power market is driven by demand and supply. He pointed out speculative activities. Is it really accurate about this? Why deny the existence?
I don't know why, and I'm really disappointed. I don't know why the acting CBN governor decided they always want to create this boogeyman, this person or this entity that's an enemy that is seen to be attacking the currency. It's almost like a distraction. He said it's not driven by fundamentals of demand and supply. The CBN's policy or mass drove demand to the parallel market. They have the 41 item banned list, which is banned or not allowed to access FX from the official window. It's still not allowed to access FX from the I&E window. Where will the people who need those items, where will they go? Of course, they'll go to the parallel market. Now you're pushing them there. So it is driven by fundamentals of demand and supply.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's yes, there are speculators. There are speculators in every currency market, but to just put everything on speculators and pretend like your lack of supply isn't driving people there is not, you're not being straight with the Nigerian people.
That's where at the point where Isaac comes in with this message, he says, I have a wild question in my mind. Why then did the CBN float the Naira in the first place? What were they thinking? What were their assumptions? It still beats my imagination how the action of the CBN was ill-timed and hurried. What do I even know? That's according to Isaac.
So again, I just have to keep saying it was a managed float. It's not a full float. Trust me. If there was a full float, we would have passed 1,500 by now, because that one, you're just leaving the markets to determine where the rate goes, and the CBN is not controlling the rate. So they had to do this because they didn't have enough money. As we've seen with the central bank financials, they did not have enough dollars to defend what they were doing before, which was a fixed exchange rate. Remember, the exchange rate was at 460 something. But in order for you to maintain it at 460 something, if Omas is demanding dollars and Rotus is demanding dollars and Tunde and Benga Kamu and Yinka Bolu and everybody that's listening is demanding dollars, it's scarce. So the price is going to go above that 460 that you've pegged as your official exchange rate. So the thing is, you have to devalue, you have to let the price move in order for you to be able to get some breathing room. So by devaluing, you make it more expensive and hopefully you try and cool demand. So the float, it basically is a devaluation. That's what they've done. I mean, we devalued under Buhari more than how many times? We've devalued again. We had to do it because there just were not enough dollars to defend the markets. Unfortunately, the presidency put it forward as, they wanted to unify the rates. Maybe they shouldn't have used that language because now everybody expects that the rates should have been unified. Meanwhile, they should have just told everyone the truth that there's a supply issue and the rate is going to keep on moving until we address the supply issue.
At this point, Tayo is here with this message for us. I hope renaming the foreign exchange market is not the only solution they have, because that's not our problem. That's according to Tayo.
Well, I mean, Nigeria is import dependent. So if you're a hospital that needs a machine, you're a manufacturer that needs something, everybody, you're a builder, you're building materials, everybody needs this FX. So it impacts us a lot.
But then why do these people always stay on the neck of these speculators when the situation has created it in the first place? Like, for example, he threatened the speculators and said they are facing a coming loss based on a secret plan from the CBN. What could that be? Perhaps that's why they didn't share what they have, what's up their sleeve then.
all they will do, and they've done this before, they will allow the rates to go up, then they just sell a bunch of dollars into. So basically, a speculator now, I'm getting feedback that the rate is at 955 today. So if you are a speculator, you buy at 955 and you're like, okay, I'm waiting for it to get to 1,000 or 1,005 or 1,500, so I can sell those dollars I bought for 955 and make a profit. So what the CBN does to checkmate that behavior, the CBN will now sell a bunch of dollars into the market suddenly, and the price can maybe fall from 955 to maybe 855 or maybe 790, I don't know, or 800. So you that bought at 955, you've now made a loss because you were expecting the rate to go up, it's gone down. the problem with that, and that's it. There is nothing else they can do on Mars. There's no magic. There's no nothing. That's it. So the issue though is that demand is so high for the dollars that even they've done it before. The rates may go down temporarily, but on Mars, the demand will build up and build up and build up again. It will not get back to the rate it was before they sold. They don't. The CBN doesn't have an unlimited amount of dollars, unfortunately.
Rotus, if you talk dollar issues, the kind of response you elicit is something that I hope you're ready for. See the message. So let's just go back to the messages as we close up this morning. Ade from Songo said, "Good morning. On the Naira losing its value, I have come to believe that an import-dependent country like ours cannot cope with floating our currency. Nigeria as a country is not maximizing our potentials in getting Forex into the country. Maybe a fixed Naira might be the best solution and making it available to everyone who need it."
No, you can't fix. The thing is, if you fix the exchange rates, that is even worse than a managed floats, because that one you are trying to control the currency with your two hands. And a managed float, you are releasing one hand and letting the currency move. And then if things get too bad, you want to intervene. We don't have the dollars for fixed exchange rate. We tried that, it didn't work, and it made things a whole lot worse.
Tunde is here. Tunde says, Rotus, CBN can virtually do nothing on the supply of dollars to the Forex market. So he says, that takes me to Damola.
Agreed.
Damola comes in with this, government should produce fuel locally by making refinery work and make other industries work. Then demand for FX will reduce drastically from Damola. That takes me to Babatunde Alao. Good morning, guys. I feel the president took steps on FX without considering the likely impact on the economy. If care is not taken, we head towards 2,000 Naira to the US dollar. What say you, Rotus? 2,000 Naira to the US dollar.
Yeah, somebody else was on TV. That person said 1,005. So they got to do something quick.
And this one says, good morning, guys. Mefi, that's, I believe he wants to say Mefiele, and our former President Buhari are now looking like great economists. We are now seeing what they saw 8 years ago. Rank has this to say.
Yeah, but they made it worse. They made it worse. They should have released the currency. They should have tried to improve supply, basically, on the fiscal side. And so, again, there are three. I'll close with this. There are three dangerous subsidies that Nigeria has been holding on to under the last administration: FX subsidy, electricity subsidy, and fuel subsidies. At least one has gone down, but it's put us in a tough position, Omas.
Yes. So, Rotus, on this note, we'll say thank you so much for being part of it this morning once again.
Thanks so much. Thank you to everybody that sent messages. Catch you guys tomorrow.
Rotus will be back here tomorrow for Business Express. My name is Omatseye.